When you need information on services and benefits, one great place to start is locally with your county service officer. Douggy Johnson's with us, and he is the Wake County VSO. Now, how do veterans find their county officers?
That's a great question, Jeff. A lot of the millennials or the OEF, OIF, that's Operation Iraqi Freedom, Operation Enduring Freedom, they're kind of with it on the internet. So we do have a web link, wakegov.com. It's a /veterans that's on there. So I guess it's wakegov.veterans.com. So they're able to find us that way. Oftentimes veterans are able to find us word of mouth. Veterans that we've served will refer other veterans to us. We have a over 95% highly satisfied customer service rating. So off the strength of that, we get a lot of referrals from fellow veterans.
Now, how about the older veterans, the guys that were Korean War, Vietnam War? They might not have gotten in the system before because the system wasn't perfect back when they came back from their wars. How do they find you, and why is it important for them to find you now?
Well, that's part of the reason why I'm here, Jeff. You know, I'm on a very ambitious outreach campaign. I want to reach the many veterans that are in our county that may not be aware of our services. I think there's close to 60,000 veterans in Wake County. We've only served about a third of those veterans. So there's many veterans that haven't been served yet. So I'm trying to find different strategies. I'm going to veterans organizations. I'm doing TV shows like UNC TV. I'm trying to spread the gospel about what's available and how my office might engage them in obtaining the most appropriate benefit.
A lot of these veterans, some of them I hear, they don't want to take benefits from someone else. That's not the case.
That's right. I always tell veterans that, you know, while I understand where they're coming from, their service or their claim conditions, whatever physical, medical conditions they're dealing with, is relative to their service. So based off of that, they should be compensated based on the total body functionality to get the best benefit that they can get. In my book, when a veteran applies for VA compensation benefits, after the VA develops the claim and it comes back at 10 or 60 or 100%, whatever it is, that's what it is. Some veterans are very goal-oriented, and I'm using that term euphemistically. They're trying to get at the top of the totem pole, and I understand that. We live in America. The benefits are based on a monetary scale. The more you have, the better life you can get. But we're into helping veterans get the most appropriate benefit that they deserve.
How does a family member or a caretaker of a veteran how do they come to you, and how do you guide them through the system? Because a lot of the caretakers are civilians.
That's right. We are an office of veterans serving veterans. I served in the Marine Corps in the early 90s. My assistant, Sonia, served in the Army around the same time. I have Andre Jones, who's served in the Army in the early 80s and early to mid 80s. And then I have Keisha Nealon, who's the surviving spouse of a veteran that served during the most current campaign, the OEF, OIF. So, you know, we sit down with veterans or family members of veterans, and we try to treat them the same way we would want to be treated if we were sitting across the table from them. You know, we all speak English. It goes, when you're reading, it goes from left to right across the page and you follow down. So it's not like we're talking anything that they can't follow. You know, we try to understand how, you know, if it's a family member of a veteran, we try to understand in context to how they might get, you know, whatever benefit they're trying to get. We try to articulate what the actual standards are to get said benefit, and then we go ahead and we apply for it.